Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Good afternoon. It's Friday, the day before the 4th of July. What y'all doing tomorrow? I hope y'all going out. Shoot. If not, getting something to eat. You know, if you work tomorrow, get that money, get that time and a half. If you know, you know. Shoot, last year, I was supposed to get time and a half, but I gave it to my coworker. I was trying to be nice. I was like, no, I'm lying to you. I got it wrong. That was Thanksgiving. No, 4th of July last year was when my father passed away already, and I was dealing with that stuff. And I think I wanted to work the 4th of July, and I was begging my supervisor. Yeah, that's what it was. I was begging the supervisor, the one that's in charge of making the schedule. I told her I wanted to work the 4th of July back in, I'm assuming January. I retold her again in February of last year. I retold her again in March of last year. And I spoke to her about it again in April of last year. She was like, oh, okay, let me see what I can do. Because she knew she had the space and the time. Now, she does do her schedules ahead of time, right? But not that far. She may get 2 weeks ahead. So what happened was I spoke to her again in May. I said, hey, yeah, I'm interested in that. Don't forget me or whatever, because I would like to work, the morning or whatever, or help. I didn't want to, but I'll take the evening. I'll do what I gotta do. Sometimes you gotta suck it up, right? So that happened to be on one of my off days last year for work. That was. So I was like, It came around, the schedule came up, boom, she didn't put me in. So there was other people that didn't want to work it, but she forced them to work it. And didn't want people that actually wanted to work it, she didn't. It was, that supervisor was weird. Let's just put that like that. It was, oh my God, so many instances where people want to swap schedules. Like somebody wanted the morning, and somebody like me wanted the afternoon schedule, and we're the two people. So all she had to do was swap the people, and give that person the morning, and give me the afternoon. It wasn't about, oh, they got more hours. It was none of that. We all had the same hours. They weren't giving out more hours. They wouldn't have been giving that person more. None of that. It was just, I'm trying not to be mean, y'all. I'm trying not to be mean, but it'd be hard. It'd be hard not to speak the truth, or what I think is the truth, or say it in a way that's not so nice. But I'm trying to not be use the words I want to say. So I'm gonna just say she was unwilling to be helpful. That's one of the many reasons why I left that job. That is one of them. Because I'm not going to fight with you, ma'am. I don't even want to be here like that. I don't even want to be here. But I'm going to come in every day and do my schedule like I'm supposed to. But you're not going to make this job more harder when we're two people that just need to swap it. And then they didn't want us to swap it with each other. So it's just like, you want to do things to make the job difficult for what? We already stressed out. The whole kitchen was stressed out. Everybody that worked was stressed to the max. And anything that can make it easier, they would make it harder for you. And that's one of the many reasons why I left. Because it's like, how do you go out your way to make it harder? But anyways, let's we're gonna have a good time. So I remember I was talking to you about the war and familia, right? And that's my boy Armand and Essie now, right? Armand had a baby with Essie years ago, whatever, and their daughter's growing up. Armand moved on to a bunch of different women, He wasn't with Essie no more. Essie probably had a dude or two in between, or maybe a dude, and you know. So long story short, let's see, last year or the beginning of this year, they decided to be together. And it was very weird because Armand was in a relationship with another girl who happened to be his manager, who happened to be his manager, and she was basically getting good deals. He was getting deals in the millions. They went together and got a house, this beautiful house out in California. Things like that, right? So now, a couple of months back, I had a conversation with y'all about it. The conversation was, it was like, Essie, like, what the hell is going on? He just left this relationship, like, literally, just left the relationship because him and the girl wasn't getting along for whatever reason. He just bounced back with his baby mama. And it's like, don't be just using that girl like that. That's not cool. Do that for, make it make sense. And of course, we wouldn't know why because he would never say. So it came out that he said that basically that girl and the management team that he's dealing with didn't want, they wanted him not to have Essie, which is his baby mama, and his daughter around him. They wanted him to leave, like, separate himself from them and just be into whatever they got him into. And because now they're making videos together, him and Essie, Armand and Essie are making videos that they was trying to get her to sign some papers to sign away her rights to making the money off those videos. Allegedly. That's a lot to bear. That's a lot to bear. I can see why he moved the way he moved. I can see why he was like, I'm good. I'm gonna protect with my daughter and my baby mama because they don't deserve whatever it is y'all on. They don't deserve this. So if there's any truth to what he's saying, if there's any truth to that, then yeah, I get it. I can't say there's no truth to it. And I can't say there is truth to it. All I know is that Hollywood gets crazy. And Hollywood gets weirder by the day. So I wouldn't say it didn't happen. Because it possibly could be a situation. And that's why he's moving the way he's moving. That's why he just left that house. He was still furnishing the house. He just put a full bed in there for his daughter. Had a whole setup in there. And now y'all don't want his... I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not in that house. I wasn't in that house. I can't say for sure what happened, what didn't happen, how it happened, when it happened, could it have happened. I would have no idea. But I know if there's truth to what he's saying, that's insane. I can only go by what he's saying. I wouldn't go by what that other girl is saying because what was her name? It was something old. She got this old name. It wasn't Ruthie. It was something old. Her name is old. Lucilla. It was something old, like very old. Her name is like damn near a 70s, 60s, 50s type of name, 40s type of name. I thought it was weird because she's so young looking. But Hollywood is weird. Like there was this girl talking about her experience in this cult, allegedly, and how they tried to suck her in there. You know, they're telling her the way out is by death, and that they would make it look like a suicide. Like, yeah, it's bugging. It don't be that serious. It never is that serious, but the evil in the world and the way it's set up, child. You never know. You never know. As evil as this world is, you never know. But I'm not gonna say Armand's experience isn't his experience, because he has never ever talked about something like that. I don't think he's really capable of making shit like that up off the top of his head. You think it's possible? I don't think that's possible. I'm just gonna leave that there because I'm not there, but it's. I felt it in my spirit. So, oh no. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But speaking of experiences, let's talk about relationships. I know y'all been in a relationship and you be like, everything is peachy or whatever, but like, I'm intuitive to a degree, right? And what's the word? Empathy. What the fuck is the word? Can't remember the word. I can't think of the word right now. It'll come to me later. But anyway, I got whatever that is, right? And I don't know. Sometimes I feel things, and I'll be right 100%. And have you ever felt like somebody's not being totally honest in a relationship? Like, I don't play with people's feelings. I don't string people along. If I don't want you, I don't want you. If I don't feel like my partner's 100% in it, I'm going to feel that. And maybe my partner could be. But I know what I don't do. I don't make people wait around. If I go to your place or whatever, I wouldn't make you wait for me. I don't want to wait for you, because even if you're in the best neighborhood, what am I waiting outside 10, 15 minutes for? Or even 5 minutes? If you know there's a call or a text that's approved of someone coming to see you, you don't have to wait at the door, of course not. But when they come, you should be expecting them. You shouldn't expect them to wait for other people to come and open said door. You should be the one opening the door. And they go, oh, you here? Okay, boom, let me come out and get the door. I don't like behavior. I don't like weird behavior, because it makes me feel like I don't know where I stand when it's shaky. You can't know when you stand when it's shaky. And then when you see your significant other texting, and it's just like you're sitting there and you're texting and you're smiling and you cheat. Who are you texting? Who are you talking to? And I feel like if it could go left, then you're lying. Or if you send them a text like this, let me see that. And that might text that was sent to me. Even if you see a text like, they say when he's not texting you, he's texting the next with a smile. And the person gets mad and says, you're annoying. I say they're cheating. Because niggas, that's the N word. Oops. Because men will be foaming at the mouth, screaming, crying, yelling, I ain't do this, I ain't do that. And then you come out with the proof, then it's quiet. Silence. Because you're lying and you got caught. I don't like a liar. I like a person that can be honest. I feel like if you can't be honest, you're a liar. And I don't like a liar. I just don't like liars. I just don't. I don't lie in relationships. I don't play people's feelings or emotions. If I know I don't like you, I'll let you go. It ain't nothing worse to me than a man or a woman in a relationship that's lying through their teeth, not honest at all. And I think that they're fooling somebody, but the only person they're fooling deep down in their spirit is themselves. It's themselves. Yep, and that's what I'm saying. I don't need a lying man. I need a man I can trust. That's all I'm saying. Wait, I can't see him. This boy's up there for his walk. I'm hoping he's done by September. If August is coming, I'm hoping he's done by September, maybe middle of September, end of September, beginning of October. Because if he walks through, because it's the beginning of July, so I'm hoping the beginning of September. Hopefully he should be done. HMBLZ. Yep. Excuse me for yawning, y'all. But yeah, I just had to get that out. Trying to see, I got that pimple still there. I got another one growing here. I've been drinking my water, so I don't know if my water is making it come out. Oh shit, I didn't see it. Is that another one? I don't know this. Thank God. I'm like, oh my God. Like, what is that? This one here growing there. A sucker. I can't wait to go to the pool tomorrow. I'm off the subject. I just changed the subject. I can't wait to go to the pool, man. I'm thinking about bringing out with me, but then it's the water, it's the pool. They probably not gonna let me have it, cause I got y'all on this little like iPad. So 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna let me pull that out. They probably won't let me in because they gotta see, look in your bag now and check and make sure you ain't got nothing crazy in there. So 9 times out of 10, I won't be able to bring it, but when I do get my phone on, I'll be bringing it out with me everywhere. Yeah. I'll be bringing out everywhere. We'll be doing a lot. We're going to be doing a lot of things together. Is the other guy? Because there was another guy that was walking too. It's like a Spanish dude. I'm not sure if he stopped, but he's still walking. But I haven't seen him filming.
So I just thank you right now for my brother, God. I pray that you cover. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have my partner. You want to?
No, that's a different person.
Where are you coming from? Denver, Colorado. How long it took you to get here? That depending. Between bus and walk, it's spaghetti bag. You can take the boat down there for Denver for like 20 minutes. I'm walking everywhere. Oh yeah. Just by a sandwich or I say a prayer. I say a prayer with you. I got you wait. I say a prayer. I say a prayer with you. I got you wait. What's your name again?
Okay, so anyways, y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for listening. I do appreciate y'all. It's gonna be the 4th of July tomorrow. Hope you have a great 4th of July. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. Have a good one. Okay? See y'all tomorrow.